My lovers, Aquarius Nation and their lovers, welcome to your February 2021 astrological sign update. Happy birthday, Aquarius! Alright, so guys, remember when you're watching these readings for love, you're not just going to watch your sun sign, you're going to watch your sun, your moon, your Venus, and your rising, and then you're going to watch your person's placements in those areas, because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can definitely be flipped, vice versa, or even mirrored. So I always tell people it's always good to watch these readings twice, one for yourself and then the other time for your person, because especially when it comes to twins, you guys are mirroring each other, working through the same issues, just on different levels of consciousness. Okay. Disregard my finger, I ripped a nail, and anybody that has ever had a ripped nail will know exactly what I'm feeling right now. But the only band-aids that they had at the pharmacy were these pirate band-aids. You see, ahoy pirates. So I feel like that is the energy of the moment, because pirates to me are a symbol of freedom. It's a symbol of expanding your horizons, about writing your own rules, but yet still having a code of honor. And I have always associated that with Aquarian energy. You know, you set your rules and you ain't following anybody else, okay? And you're not afraid to just go out there. If it's one set of people that are not afraid of the unknown and of new things, it is Aquarian energy. So I feel like that is the energy of the moment. And it's also about going after what you want as well, you know? So let's get into this reading. Okay, it's going to follow my usual astrological signs. So we're going to get a holistic view of your person. I've just added in one dimension. Oh my God, what the hell is this? Okay, so apparently you were supposed to get that. I'll still shuffle and take another card. So we have covenant. So there's something here about a contract that's coming through, or somebody could be married, or somebody in some kind of legal situation. There's some kind of paperwork going on. But let's get a message from the higher self. But higher self, I want to talk about a contract right off the bat. Right. All right, so we have that. Let's look at their emotional body, not necessarily related to you. I've shuffled all these cards before. I'm just giving it a little jiggle here, just to incorporate your energies. Okay, so this is the emotional body. And we're going to look at what are they experiencing right now on their twin flame soulmate journey. This is my twin experience deck. This is my divine counterparts in separation deck. And this is my emotional intelligence deck there. Because people do ask about the decks I use. What are they experiencing right now? And then we're going to ask, what are they healing right now? It's my Wounded Warriors deck. And it's a good way to channel your emotions by getting into creative projects, because all your anger and your love, everything that doesn't have an outlet, your passion, everything that doesn't have an outlet, that's a constructive outlet to have. I'm going to get a message from your person's 3D self. And I always take the card that's left in the box, because to me that's always a message. Let me show you what it is one time. I'm trying to understand our connection by researching, and I have watched twin flame tarot readings, so they want to tell you that. I don't know why I can't talk. Well, actually I do know why, because we're almost in Mercury retrograde, so we know. I always get hit out by that. So if I'm tripping over my words, that's what's going on, guys. I try to ignore it, but when I find myself unable to talk, it just brings that back up for me. And then I've added this dimension, which is what's going on in their family circle right now. And their family circle could be friends that they consider family, okay? Oh gosh. And this is the Family Feud deck by one of our soul sisters, Tiffany, okay? I will put her information down below, because this is an amazing deck 160 cards. Okay, underneath the deck, the secret lies in the videotapes. What the fuck have you been doing, Aquarius, or your person? What is that? There's sex lies and videotape. Let's see what's going on here. I'll take 2 cards. All right. We have fatherly love. So there's a father issue here. All right, so let's see what's going on. Okay, so the message from your person's higher self. Right off the bat, we have contract, and then we have following my heart. So this is a recognition by a person that there is some kind of soul contract here. And they told us that in their 3D self told us that as well, okay? So their higher self and 3D self, they are in alignment. They are recognizing this is a soul connection. Whether it's soulmates, whether it's twin flames, they know and they want to follow their heart. They're recognizing that now. And maybe they are because you've turned your back on them. There's a card number 20 that reduced to 10. So you might have walked away like, you know what, fuck this, right? So you might have walked away. And as you did that, it looks like you triggered some kind of awakening or some kind of chakra activation, heart chakra activation in this person. So now it looks like that you turn your back. You're not giving them your attention, Aquarius. It looks like that's when they want to figure out what this connection is all about and why they feel the way that they do. The emotional body. We're going to go deeper into these cards. I'm just taking them out. Dismissive avoidance. So there's a part of them that does not want to feel, okay? There's a part of them that wants to pretend that they're not affected by what is going on right now. There's a part of them that doesn't want to face the music, okay? This is someone who is quite self-contained, because the dismissive avoidance, this is someone who in their childhood, their caregivers did not respond to their emotional needs. So what do you learn to do? Self-soothe, but on steroids. You understand what I'm saying? So this is hyper-independent, and they don't even understand why you want to rely on them for any kind of emotional sustenance anyway. They rely on themselves, and they expect other people to rely on themselves as well. But that's them. But at core, they still have this burning desire to be connected with someone. They still want love. They still do. It's just that sometimes they don't know how to show that, and sometimes they don't know how to communicate that. Okay? So let's see. What are they experiencing right now? We have spirit guides. So they're being guided right now, which is something I got as well from that following their heart card. Okay? There's a lot of blue in that as well. So they're being guided right now with their spirit guides. Some of them may be in touch with their spirit guides right now, but I'm getting through synchronicities and so on. They are guiding your person, maybe even through tarot readings, because it was through tarot readings that I learned that I was on a twin flame journey. I had no clue. And then these tarot readings kept popping up on my feed. I've always been interested in astrology, and there's this guy that I like, which is Fernando Prudhomme. And I enjoy watching him going through the signs, and he's so deep in his analysis and so on. And then these tarot readings started popping up like out of nowhere. What the hell is this? I didn't really know anything about tarot, but I started watching them. And then there was always this one card, which still remains my favorite card in Oracle decks, and it's safe for you to love. Open up your heart to the highest, well, it's energy of all, but I usually say vibration of all, which is love. So that is how I learned that I was on this journey. And then more research, blah, 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 blah. All right, so what are they healing right now? This person's paranoid, okay? So this is the overthinker. Everything bad is going to happen. And perhaps they're thinking that out of experience, because maybe in their life they had a very challenging life, childhood, and challenging relationships. So now they're paranoid. It could also be, since it's right underneath that card where I said you might have walked away, they're trying to figure out what's going on in your life right now. Maybe you guys are disconnected. Maybe they think that you're with someone else. You know how it goes. They think that you're with someone else. They want to know if you've fallen out of love with them. You know how their mind just goes up a mile a minute. So that's what's going on with them, right? But they're trying to understand, because there are things that are happening in their life that their spirit guides are doing. There are things that happen in their life that makes them think there's something else here. I have to explore this a little deeper. This is not any kind of ordinary love or ordinary connection. I've tried to walk away from this. I may have even gone into another relationship to get away from the feelings that I feel, but at the end of the day, my heart still burns for this person. What else is here? I feel like coming towards you will be a huge risk at this time, and I'm not willing to blow my life up as I've gotten quite comfortable settling in. Still, my soul is constantly feeling the magnetic pull. So this person may be settling in another relationship. They may have chosen a job over you, or whatever it is they chose. Okay. And they feel like, they were just getting accustomed to living life like that. It's not perfect. It's not particularly what they want. They're not particularly fulfilled, but they are comfortable, right? It is a comfort zone. And they feel like, you know what? I think your connection is so dynamic and unpredictable. They just feel like they just can't trust it and trust their feelings at this time. But at the same time, look what's going on in the heart space. They can't shut this off. No matter how much they try to dismiss it, they can't shut this off. And I do feel like this is the energy of the moment for everybody. This is the energy, right, for the counterpart. They're trying to dismiss it, but they can't because spirit guides on fleek. They are on it. They are on it. They ain't taking time off. They are on it, okay? So what's happening in a family situation? Now we have fatherly love and we have family debt. Now, if you watch the reading from, that will be the 29th of February, it might resonate because it talked about something with a mortgage due. So this person feeling this connection, but not being able to move because they're financially entangled in some kind of family situation. And we have fatherly love here. Your person might be a father, a mother, whatever, and they're very concerned about their charges. And maybe they're not even a father, but they're some kind of provider. This person might be some kind of provider. People depend on this person. Or there could be a father wound here where they might still be either walking in the footsteps of their father and making their mistakes, or still trying to get validation from their father, okay, by staying in some kind of situation that's untenable. Or they might be a provider. All right, so let's go into these cards here, okay? Let's go into these cards. All right, so let's look at the covenant. Spirit, why did you show us that card? Okay, yeah, you see this person's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in their mind. They might be contractually tied to someone else or contractually bound to something else, like a job, and that is in direct competition with whatever they are feeling for you in their heart, okay? So they're bound to, okay, well, like a karmic jumping out. They like to jump out, right? In my readings, all reverse chord cards are karmic energies. And here we have the Queen of Wands reverse, an Aries. And this karmic is a karmic that is physically abusive, sexually exploitative. This is the one most likely to use spiritual warfare. And this is the one most likely to use finances to manipulate someone. Okay, it looks like they're going through some kind of powerful ending or some kind of betrayal here. This person has stabbed them in the back one too many times, but they feel like they can't leave because it looks like there are children here, or your person has some kind of screwed up childhood that tells them or sent the message to them that this is normal, staying that pain is normal, or there could be children again here. Okay, so even though they want to move on, your person feels like they have to stay. And it's that back and forth in the head. And that it's right here by the paranoid card. So that's what's occupying your person's thoughts. They keep going back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. Their heart knows what they need to do, and their heart is opening. But the practical considerations of life, especially if there's family debt involved, okay, that is what's occupying your person. So I think your person has so much shit going on. There's a lot going on for your person right now. But they want to follow their heart. They really do. They really do. They really do. But they feel like now is not the time. There's some kind of financial struggle here. So they continue to wear their mask. I think quietly they may be making a plan towards you. Okay. But right now it ain't the time. Okay. They want this new beginning. Right. They want to feel this passion. But they feel like it's just not the time. That's what I'm getting. It ain't the time. It ain't the time. They have nothing to offer, especially financially. This person is struggling. They're struggling. Now, they're dismissive of void. They're trying to turn that heart off because there's nothing that they can do about it at this time as they are concerned. Okay? That's them operating in shadow, and they're trying not to listen to their intuition either. All right? Yes, so they're there at the crossroads because they're here with some kind of distorted feminine. Whether the person they're with is male or female in body, it's someone who's in distorted feminine energies. And distorted feminine energies is energies that are codependent, manipulative, and very clingy. Okay? Now, they got some spirit guides here that are on the job. Okay? They are on the job. They're telling this person, hey, time to end this shit. Wheel of Fortune. But it looks like they're creating a shift, a turn in the tide for your person, okay? Divine plan about to be established. They're telling your person, hey, you're the magician. You have to sort this out. You have to manifest this new beginning. And you do that by standing in your power. That's what the spirit guides are telling them. I'm also getting an awakening here because I'm seeing this, all this light is surrounding your person as well. I think they're going through simultaneously. They're going through an awakening here. So they're having spiritual experiences. So listen, I feel like it's bombardment and just a total sense of overwhelm. Okay? Because there are 3D things happening. We have a family debt here. We have your person feeling burdened by their duties and responsibilities. And then, of course, how they feel about you and what's going on with you. You might have walked away. Bam, they have their own healing that they're trying to process. The spirit guides are bringing it up. And then to add to that shit, then we have a spiritual awakening. So this is someone who's burnt out. They're going to crash with this. It's just a lot. And then they feel trapped. But the spirit guides are telling them, you can free yourself. You can free yourself. You can do it. Nobody coming to save you. You got to save yourself right now. So I think that's the theme of this month. It's about doing what is necessary to gain your personal freedom. It's about freedom. All right. Now they are paranoid. What are they thinking about? Yeah, might be thinking about children. They might be thinking about, they can't even talk to you guys. You guys might be in no contact. Okay. They want to take action, but what kind of action can they take when they're struggling financially, when they have nothing to give you? Okay. But they want this reconciliation. And then they're going through this awakening. There's so much, as I told you, on your person's mind. They show me like, a computer, it's just too much things happening and then it just short circuits. This is what's going to happen to your person if they don't make a plan and start sorting shit out one by one. Everything is going to hit the fan at the same time. They need a plan. Now they're trying to understand what's happening to them and what's happening in this connection. And it looks like they're being guided to tarot readings or something like that for guidance. Or maybe even information on twin flames and soulmates because they're not happy. Okay, they're not happy. Okay, yeah, they're feeling quite wounded right now. And they're hurt and they know that they have hurt you also. Now they want to fight for this connection. They want to end whatever is keeping you guys from being together. But they keep going back and forth in their head. Look, Mr. Player here. Knight of Wands. They keep going back and forth in their head because they think like this is just too huge a risk. If they follow their heart, because this is Mr. Follow his heart. Well, his dick also. But anyway. So if they follow their heart, they end this cycle with this person. Maybe there's a family set up and come towards you. And you decide, well, they're not good enough because they feel like you're in love with a fantasy version of them anyway. And then you walk away. Then they end up with nothing and they go through this whole shit for nothing. So that's what's going through their mind. Is it worth taking the risk? And right now, they're saying no. They're saying no. They got some kind of financial investment here. They're like, people are relying on me. I'm relying on people. This is a card of codependency. Now, what's happening in their family dynamic right now? We have a fatherly love coming through. Spirit, tell us about that. We have fatherly love. Okay. We have a Queen of Swords going on here. And we have a Knight of Pentacles. So this person may have established some kind of boundary with you, Aquarius, or their lovers, because it looks like they are a provider. Okay, look, Mr. Provider here. Okay, we have Libra, Virgo coming through. If there's one person that can provide, it is the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. They feel like they have to be stable in this connection that they're in, or maybe it is a job. Whatever it is, they feel like they have to be loyal and faithful to it at this time. Okay, I think this person might still be making a plan, but right now they're not showing their feelings. They're not talking about their feelings. Okay, they're focused on their money because financial struggle right now. They got some kind of family debt, and they're a provider. Look, the Sun card, the highest vibration of masculine energy. They're a provider. Yeah, look them here with the karmic. Who's controlling them and manipulating them? Look, Emperor in reverse and Queen of Cups in reverse. Emperor reverse, domineering and controlling. Queen of Cups reverse, emotionally manipulative. So they can't follow their heart. They can't make any offer to anybody. Okay? I'm going to be straight up with you guys. They are just trying to make sure that their 3D reality does not crash and impact upon those that they feel responsible for. Let's see their heart space energy for you. So a bit of a tough read, Aquarius. Okay? February going to be rough, but this is what's happening with your person right now. They are overwhelmed. Let's see their heart space. So we know what's on their mind. We have some inclination about what's on their heart. But let's look deeper into the heart space. Let's see. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So they want to invest in this connection. They do. But they don't feel like they have the backbone for it at this time. Because to come towards you, they will have to cut a lot of people out of their life, including some family members. They're not sure if they can do it yet. All right, heart space energy for you. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. More air. And we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Let me pull a card on the Three of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And I'll tell you the message. Yeah, okay, it's a karmic. All right. Yeah. All right, so what's happening? Your person, their heart of hearts, they want this new beginning with you. We're not talking about any kind of fantasy beginning. We're talking about grounded beginning. You, them together, planning a life, that kind of thing. They want this fresh start, okay? And they want to take action, and the action that they want to take is to release some kind of third party and come towards you. But know what happened in here? Your person is conflict avoidant. They don't want to rock the boat in their life right now. That's what I'm getting from this card. As much as they feel like they can have something amazing with you, because that's the Ace of Pentacles, they don't want to rock the boat. And that's why they're not listening to their intuition. As dysfunctional as their family dynamic is, they don't want to rock the boat there. Yeah, this conflict avoidant. So it's a real back and forth energy with your person. So 1 minute they're like, yes, I'm going to end this thing, follow my heart, move towards true love. Yes, I've got this. And then the next minute they're like, no, you can't do that. You have responsibilities. How are you going to pay the rent? How are you going to pay the mortgage? What about this one? And it's just, they're bogged down by their 3D life. How are you blocking this connection, Aquarius? Seven of Wands reverse. You're blocking this connection by not having healthy boundaries with this person. Okay, because remember, whoever's watching, you are the more intuitive person, all right, in the connection, all right? And it's an energetic connection. Whatever you do, it then transfers to them. You are at the head of the rope, and then it travels down. All right. So once you don't have healthy boundaries with this person, okay, you allow this person to treat you anyhow. You overgive this relationship. You don't demand equity. You settle for less than you deserve. Okay, they are going to be doing the same thing with their partner. They're going to be doing the same thing on their job. You are the one that is leading. So you need to establish boundaries. I think you've had to some extent. I really do. Because I see you kind of walking away there. But Spirit is saying, maintain those healthy boundaries, okay? We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right, Capricorn energy. How are you blocking this connection? Well, you've been diving deep into your work or some kind of you've been diving deep into your work or some kind of something with the material world. Okay, you are also trying to block out your heart. Okay, you're trying to block out her. Yeah, you're trying to block out your heart too, right? So you guys are mirroring each other. This person's dismissive, avoidant, but so are you. You're also trying to block your heart because you don't want to feel either. You don't want to feel the pain that this person has caused. You don't want to feel. You don't want to remember the heartbreak that happened in this relationship. So you're diving deep into your work, into your projects, and trying to block them out. How are you blocking this connection? No, as long as you block out this pain, you're also blocking out your healing. Just saying. How are you blocking this connection? Okay, we have Temperance. So there is a karmic lesson that you are learning as well. One, that karmic lesson could be how to maintain your stability. Okay, it could be that. Or you might have some kind of karmic debt. I'll pull a card on that and see what that's about. How are you blocking this connection? 10 of Wands in reverse. You are also refusing to close off some cycles as well. And there's some baggage from the past that Spirit wants you to let go of. All right, so let's see. Let's pull cards on Temperance and 10 of Wands reverse. What's this Temperance card? Yes, you are learning a lesson, and the lesson that you are learning, you also need to manifest your new beginning. You also need to stand in your power. Okay, it looks like you've had yourselves trapped in this situation. Maybe you've been waiting for this person, but Spirit is telling you, end that cycle. There is going to be a new beginning, but right now you have to close it off completely. If you are settling for less than you deserve by waiting for this person, Spirit is asking you to close that off. Let's see this 10 of Wands reverse. They're also asking you to close off some either emotional baggage from the past or emotional baggage from this relationship, because this is new transformation that's waiting for you. Okay, but there's something that you are not doing. Let me see. What do you need to address and close off? What wounding is here? Oh God. Addictions. Now it says addictions to drugs, but let's just take addictions broadly. And it could be addiction to validation, addiction to toxic relationships. It could be substances. Whatever it is you're using to block out your feelings, okay, and block out dealing with your feelings, that is what Spirit wants you to let go of. Okay? Oh God, what else came out here? What's this? And we have bullying. So definitely watch that reading from Friday the 29th. Okay, we have bullying here. All right. So you may have been bullied all your life. What bullying does? Bullying is really a transgression of boundaries. Okay. And we learn to, when we're bullied, we feel like there's a part of us that kind of unconsciously allows people to continue to transgress our boundaries because we feel like it's normal, because it's a vibration that we're accustomed to. But Spirit saying, no, stand up for yourself. So I think the main thing here is to set and maintain healthy boundaries within this relationship with this person and also with other people in your life, because energetically you are leading the way in this connection. Okay. All right. So based on what we're seeing here, what can we expect will be your person's actions towards you? Within a month from you watching this reading, we have the Hierophant in reverse. We have Taurus. We started with a soul contract and we're ending with a soul contract. We have the King of Wands in reverse. That's the Karmic. Leo. That's Taurus. We have Justice. Beautiful. Libra. And we have the Six of Swords in reverse. All right, so what am I getting here? Spirit's letting you know that divine order will be established, okay? There is going to be justice in the situation. This person, if they're in a relationship, they're in a marriage, it looks like that's going to be dissolved, okay? Because they're with this karmic that's been in control of their life. They're going to be establishing healthy boundaries with this karmic and cut this person off. There will be justice. I think your person, I don't know if they're going to reach out. I think they're going to be heavily wounded from their experience. But let me pull a card on it for you. Because that Six of Swords is in reverse. Yeah. They're going to be dealing with some kind of abandonment issue. And tapping into their High Priestess energy. They're going to be on their own spiritual journey. That's what I see here. So will they reach out? I am not sure. I'm not seeing that in the cards. But what I am seeing is divine plan will be established. Let me see. Yeah. The Fool in reverse. They're going to still be struggling. They're going to still be struggling with their addictions. And feeling a bit foolish also. Because they're going to think back on all the times that they allowed the karmic to transgress their boundaries. I'm getting an image of them curling up in the fetal position. This person is going to be very wounded. So as much as that contract is going to be over, this person is going to be very wounded. As much as they want to come to you and offer this beginning, I see for some of you, they might reach out and talk. They're not going to be ready. They are going to be very, very wounded from this experience. Anyway. So what is the advice for you? What's Spirit's advice for you? What's Spirit's advice for this situation? We have love and light. Act with care. Okay, so I notice how purple this is. So this is about the third eye. Okay, Spirit is going to be giving you a lot of intuitive hits as to what direction you need to go in. But Spirit is also saying this is not a time to be acting impulsively or foolishly. This is a time to really reflect on your motivations, why you might be doing a particular thing. All right, so say you are still in contact with this person. Spirit is asking you to delve deeper into, because you are standing in unconditional love and light, or are you still attached to this person because you have some kind of abandonment issue going on? All right, so Spirit is saying right now it's to question the reasons behind your actions, and when you do act with unconditional love for yourself, and act with unconditional love for the person. That's what I'm getting. Let me read that from the book. So what? Card number 26. Yeah, it's a card number 8. 26 reduced to 8. So it's about standing in your power, but also doing it in the energy of love and light. It says, sending this love and light means two things. Love, the deepest form of unconditional love possible that you have in your heart and beyond physical comprehension, and light, the purest form of light that permeates any darkness and finds any cracks or imbalances that are unable to resonate at this frequency or vibration, gently rising those to this level. People can sometimes be resilient to assistance, Those with addictions or challenging behavioral or physical issues may not be always able to ask or willing to receive help. Feeling helpless can be overwhelming to caregivers and those with strong empathic qualities. Not being able to offer aid or having assistance refused when someone's pride is too great can also feel disheartening. More importantly, though, is to remember to respect their free will by acknowledging their own personal interference or intrusion into this person's life. Being too pushy in this area will have the opposite effect and possible karmic backlash. So make sure your ego is kept in check. And that's what I was saying. It's about questioning your motivations why you do something, because you might be there offering this person assistance, offering this person's assistance, but why are you doing it? Is it because you really care for them, or is it because you're afraid to let go? Okay. And then Spirit saying there are karmic lessons that arise when our motivations aren't pure, right? Those stuck in victimhood archetypes or the emotional pain body, or their emotional pain body are often not willing to be active participants in their own healing on a conscious level. You know what I say about, don't try to rescue don't try to help anyone who's not going to participate in a rescue. So it's like that right now, right? Particularly if their reasoning is recent or raw issues, including trauma and grief. Everyone heals at their own time, and it's important for respect to be given in this moment. All you can do now is send this person love and light. You are merely an observer in this case, and it is out of your control. So Spirit is saying right now, it's about detaching, stepping back. It doesn't mean that you don't love this person, but people need space to do their own healing. Healing is an inside job. Regardless of the physical outcome, there's little you can do except send loving energy to this person. This has the potential to energetically shift the situation into a positive outcome. Anyone can receive this loving form of healing energy. Purely sending from your heart with the celestial realm of 100% pure light can alter lower frequencies into a higher frequency. Now, the shadow aspect of this is pride, emotional and physical defiance, and loss. They're saying rose quartz might also be able to help. And the affirmation here is, I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those open to assistance. So, whilst you might be holding on to this person and you're there for them and sending, trying to interfere in the 3D space to help them heal, and you want them to heal because healing is essential to union and all that. Spirit is saying sometimes we just have to step back and let people just do what they're meant to do. It's their lesson, okay? So just send them love and light and focus on yourself. All right, my loves, that was your reading. I hope that helped you. Take care. Bye.